From the historic Bill Green Athletic Arena, home of the 8-time state champion Marion Giants, on the campus of Marion High School in Marion, Indiana, we've got Marion Giant basketball. Hello everyone, I'm Greg Keaton, and our very special guest tonight is a very famous Marion Giant. He's the all-time leader in assists, which sometimes players don't like to give up the ball, but Mr. Freshwater did. Jerry Freshwater, welcome to the broadcast, sir.
Thanks a lot. It's a pleasure to be here.
Looking over your stats, not only did you score, but you made sure other people got the ball so they could score.
Well, we had a lot of good players that could score, so you knew who to give it to and to be able to get that assist.
And, of course, some of your players you played with, like Casey and McCutcheon, they wouldn't throw the ball back, is what I understand, what I remember. I mean, you gave them the ball, and that was it.
Jeff wasn't giving it back. Casey might gave it back, but Jeff wasn't giving it back. But we talk about players like David Anderson that can score on his own, but all you have to do is just get it to him. So he was an unbelievable player. My freshman year, and having him on the team and having recommended as well as a scorer that could score, and you didn't have to do much.
Well, I was watching the game this afternoon where you defeated Newcastle your freshman year, 90-76. You had 12 points and a lot of assists. Recommenda and Anderson had 25, 23, but a lot of their points came off passes from Mr. Freshwater.
Freshwater and Walker. Walker was the senior point guard at that time, so then I came off the bench and did a little bit of good things for the team to help them win. But it's exciting to play with players like that you watch and then you grow up to see, and just to be a part of that was great.
Can you believe, because we were doing your games, I was doing the games when you were a freshman, so it's only been 36 years ago.
It's a long time. My boys just turned 20. They're going to be 26 in July, so it's been a long time since I played basketball too as well.
Of course, looking over the stats, I found something very interesting the other day, that only 2 Marion Giants have played more games as a Marion Giant basketball player than Jerry Freshwater. That's Lyndon Jones and Jay Edwards. And then next on the list is you and James Blackman, who played 97 games. Of course, Jay and Lyndon had the experience of going to 3 state championships, so that helps you get some games in.
Yeah, that did. We didn't get to state at all in my 4 years, but like Kyle Persinger just said, if I would have won that sectional game, I would have been ahead of Coach Blackman. My freshman year, getting beat by Mid-Centerwall.
So that's a pretty good group. But looking over your 4 years here at the arena during the regular season, when Jerry Freshwater was playing as a freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior, the Marion Giants were 40-2 in the regular season on this floor.
Woo, that's good. Well, it helps my sophomore year going. Well, we went 26-1 that sophomore year, so we didn't lose at home at all my sophomore year. But it's a great experience, just great atmosphere. Back then, it was a really good turnout every night, so that got you pumped, ready to play.
And once you got going, your sophomore, junior, and senior year, the Marion Giants were 67-10. So
that's still pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's still pretty. But I think Bill Green came back between that point of time too as well.
Well, he maybe knew what he had.
Hey, he was a smart man, a real smart man.
It's going to be a fun night tonight. We've got a big NCC matchup between the McCutcheon Mavericks, the Marion Giants. This will be the last year the Giants will be playing McCutcheon in the NCC, as they're going to be leaving also with Harrison and Logansport. So the NCC is going to go from 9 down to 6.
That's good, as in the road trips going to Lafayette. So, you always want all those teams in the conference, but whatever happened. And it's still a good conference. Not NCC, tough battle games. You still have your main Kokomo, Anderson, and Muncie Central and Richmond. So it's still a great conference to be a part of.
Well, we were talking earlier that during your 4 years, the Giants played 99 games, you played 97, and you told me the first 2 games you were on JV, and then after that, Coach Gunn decided we need him on varsity.
Well, I don't even know if it was really Coach Gunn saying that. I think there's a guy named Coach Scott that was actually telling him we need to start playing this young man a little bit more. So then eventually I got in the first quarter, and then in the second quarter, then it became I was on a routine playing, and then later in the year I ended up starting, and then I'm just glad to be a part of the Giants and working hard to be a part of that.
Well, that shows you how smart a coach that Dan Gunn is, because he listened to Jack Colescott.
Yeah.
And that's a good advice. If you're going to follow someone, Jack Colescott's a good one to follow advice from.
The story is that Colescott got Danny Gunn here, so how can you not listen to a man that got you here to got the state in '69, I think it was. So Coach Gunn is a great guy, great person that I look up to. He knew exactly his X's and O's and how to relate to players. And so I was patient in understanding Marion Giant basketball because back then many freshmen didn't even get a chance to be on varsity. So I was just happy just to be a part of that. And we had a Coach Sims on JV, so they didn't lose. So I was feeling good about winning every game too as well.
Well, as Dave Colescott, who's with us last week, said, the Marion Giants in those days, they expected to win every game.
You expect it. Or you were getting the best of the best when they came into the arena or when we went on the road. We was getting the best because we followed up behind 85, 86, 87 State. So now they wanted to make sure that they got that win against us.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like if they could beat us by 15 or 20, it might be 30.
And then Coach Green, he left after 87 because he didn't want to be a part of that revenge tour.
Yeah, again, was a very, very smart man, understanding his talent. But I don't think I was thinking if he knew what we really actually had, I think he would have understood it. But it's easier said than done by, we win 3 states and then it's kind of.
This is a big ball game tonight because the Giants and the Mavericks are both tied with Logansport in the 7th spot in the NCC. So we need to win this game tonight to move up out of that bottom position. And McCutcheon's had some struggles this year. The Giants come in 7-11, 1-5 in the conference. But McCutcheon's 3-13, 1-5 in the conference. And we just found out before the game, their leading scorer tonight is not going to be playing, so they're going to be down even a little bit more. Yeah,
but we still got to do what we need to do. I talked to Coach Blackman this week and said that, after that big win against Warsaw at Warsaw, so we need to do the little things that we need to do and play together, play as a team, do the things that Coach Black is installing in them, to play hard and do those things, and then the outcome will in favor of the Giants.
And the Giants really did a good job because they played that game Tuesday night, for those that didn't go to the ball game, at the old Tiger Den where the Giants played 38 years ago in the game that we don't want to talk about, that the Giants lost and stopped a 40-game winning streak. But, of course, the bottom line is Marion won the state, so they may have won the battle, but we won the war. But we played that game Tuesday night, and I think they were kind of thinking, okay, we're going to win this one, right, because they, and Giants had a different story. They got into the ball game, and even though Jamin Townsend picked up 4 fouls by the 3rd quarter, and at the end of 3 quarters, it was 13-3 in fouls in favor of Marion. 13 fouls. We were ahead with 13 fouls. They had 3. But the Giants were still up 2, and they kept battling and ended up getting the lead and ended up winning the ball game. So big win for the Giants.
Big win, and then they didn't fold, and then they didn't make any bad strategy with having that many fouls. They didn't complain at all. The way I listened to it, Coach Bryner on the radio, it was more they had all these fouls, but we were still winning. So it didn't matter. It mattered that we were still scoring and still stopping when we needed to, and never gave that lead up. So then they ended up pulling it out.
So it's going to be a fun night. The Marion Giants back in the arena. Want you to sit back and enjoy Marion Giant basketball tonight. Our sponsor is the Tomahawk Restaurant, so it's going to be a good game. So stay right there. We'll be right back after this short timeout.
On behalf of the Marion Giant baseball team, we would like to thank the Alumni Association for our new jackets.
Thank you. Thank you, Alumni Association, for our new uniforms.
Hey, alumni, thank you for the headsets.
Thank you, Alumni Association, for the travel suits.
We're going to Raider Nationals because the Alumni Association has made that possible. Thank you very much.
I'm Evan King, licensed insurance agent, and I am dedicated to taking care of our community and beyond. Whether you're retiring early, own a small business, just turned 26, moving out on your own, in between jobs, or you're looking for Medicare coverage, I can help. I'm Evan King, your trusted insurance agent, serving Marion and beyond. I want to make sure that your health is king.
My grandma was such an adventurer. She went everywhere, and she loved every minute of it. I can't believe I'm following in her footsteps, seeing these amazing places. Of course, First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking takes the stress out of traveling. I can pay my bills and monitor my finances from anywhere. I really have everything I need. Well, almost everything. First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking, making banking easier.
not be able to knock down the threes, but when it comes to your smile, I'm a straight shooter. Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics. We'll put a smile on your face.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, we're just a few minutes away from the starting lineup for the big game tonight. Well, Jerry, we've talked about some of your basketball playing days, the fact that you won 3 North Central Conference championships as a player, 3 sectional and 2 regional championships in all your conference as a player. But as the girls basketball coach, you're also the winningest coach at Marion High School for the girls with 158 wins.
It's exciting. It's exciting to be able to come back to be a part of the Marion Giant tradition as a player, and then also get an opportunity to be a coach for the girls, varsity girls code, and be a part of that. Had some great talent. I have a lot of girls' names out on the list that I coached over those 12 years or 13 years that I coached as girls.
Is that where you got a little bit of your gray hair, though, was coaching girls basketball? I would imagine it's a difficult thing to do.
No, I don't think it comes from that. I think it's from my boys, and now I got a little girl. I think it's more of that than anything. I had a great class of girls that for the 13 years that I had. It was a great opportunity to coach those girls, so it was fun. It kept me young, kept me playing a little bit more, but no, it's the age comes with gray, I think.
And the amazing thing about your career, too, because you had so many assists, that's the thing that's difficult to get players today to do, because today we live in that me generation where it's, I've got to get my points, I got to get mine first, and then maybe I'll get you some.
I have one that lives with me. I think he's on that team over there on the bench over there. And I try to tell him all the time, if you can get more assists, if you can get the steal and run the offense and be the point guard, you never come out. You come out when you're ready to come out. So he's learning. He's finally getting an opportunity. He's been home for this first year with me. So it's a learning opportunity, and I'm so thankful that Coach Blackman has given him an opportunity and just to groom him as you would see for him.
Well, what I've seen so far this year, he's done a good job handling the ball and also giving the assist and so forth. And sometimes, because things are so different between back in the day when sometimes players didn't even play till they were juniors and seniors. Now we start them as freshmen and sophomores, and sometimes people think when they're sophomores, they forget, like, hey, they're just still young. They're not juniors and seniors yet, they're still learning.
That's right. And the strength part of it.
Oh, yeah.
The strength part of a freshman going through against an 18-year-old. So you got to look at that, and that's the difference, I think, right now with him. It's more of a strength and understanding the strength that you have and how to position yourself before they can't bump you and take the ball from you and do the thing. I'm proud of him, and he loves being part of the Marion Giants program, and I'm just so happy that he's here.
And I got to talk to him just a minute before we got on the air tonight, and I said, have you seen your dad play today? And he quickly got his phone out and started looking to your highlights.
And really still don't believe it. If I tell him that wasn't you, that was somebody else. Those are the things that I went through with my kids. But it's great because they really look forward and hear the history of Marion Giants, and then they see my name on the wall a little bit every now and then, and they're proud of me, and I'm proud of them.
What's the story behind? I'm not sure if I asked you before. You were number 14 as a freshman, and then you went to number 10.
That was given to me. My freshman year was given that number. That was my brother's number.
That's what
and I didn't want my brother's number. And I told Coach Scott, I said, I don't want his number. I want Jerry Freshwater's number. And Coach Scott said, well, get whatever number you want. And luckily 10 was open, and then I took that. I
thought maybe you changed to number 10 because Coach Blackman, when he left Marion and went to Kentucky, he wore number 10 in Kentucky. I thought maybe you thought, I'm going to be like James Blackman. No, it would have been Jay Edwards. Jay Edwards and Linden. Jay really molded me. I went with Jay a lot. Jay took me to Muncie. We played in Dust Bowl when I was in 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade. He would take me over with him, and he always would tell me, if you can handle the ball, get it to half court, your work's done. You're done. So that was my mindset of understanding. All I had to do was get it across the 10-second line, start the offense. Then the scorers are going to get the scoring, and that's what if we can get some of these guys here to understand that, because we have Damon Townsend that can score and do a lot of good things for us. Well, if Coach Green was scouting you, he would be looking at you, because Ray Sims told me when him and Coach Green went to scout, they'd spend like one quarter there. Coach Green would go into the gym, watch one quarter and say, we're ready to leave, and Coach Sims says, you're done scouting. He said, yeah, I see who shoots the most and who handles the ball the most. That's all I need to know. So he's been watching you.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he would have, because I would be running the plays. I call the plays, and the point guard, usually back then, the point guard was running all the plays, calling all the plays, calling all the defense. Danny gave that to me, and I did that, and so it was exciting, and now you can't really scout like that anymore. You really got to go on huddle and scout and really watch everybody, because the guy on the bench can come in and get 30 nowadays.
So it's going to be a fun night here at the arena. When we come back, we'll be ready for the starting lineups and the national anthem. So after this quick timeout, we'll be right back with Marion Giant basketball.
At Insurance Management Group, our mission is to protect our coworkers, communities, and clients. One way in doing so is we educate and equip our clients with the information that they need to make the best insurance decision for them. Please check us out at insurancemanagementgroup.com. Looking forward to working with you soon.
There's a new game in town at Greg Hubler Buick GMC. And supporting the Marion community is our #1 goal. From raising funds for local charities to volunteering our time, to giving back any way we can. Greg Hubler Buick GMC is behind the Marion community all the way. That includes being a proud sponsor of Marion High School basketball. For the best deals in town, it's a slam dunk at Greg Hubler Buick GMC.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, just a couple of moments away from the starting lineup. The JV team lost tonight 60-45, so hopefully in varsity we can turn that around. But I've got a little inside information here from my wife, Lori. She's down there doing work, getting these things that you don't get everywhere else. One of the officials tonight is a cousin to Stretch Murphy.
What?
Yeah. He said his grandmother was a Murphy. He's related to Stretch Murphy. So what connection is that? Stretch Murphy's cousin is refereeing a Marion Giant basketball game tonight.
That's a great, it should be good then.
Yeah.
In a good way, not as weak.
Yeah, the reason we are the Giants is because of Stretch Murphy.
That's right.
So hey, we should be in good shape to start off.
You would hope.
Well, last year the Giants have only played McCutcheon 11 times in their history. Giants lead 6-5, and last year they met in the sectional, and Marion won 89-51, and that was just prior to having to play Kokomo the next night. So a little difference between playing McCutcheon that night and playing Kokomo.
Yeah, it is. Well, I think they came out and played well against McCutcheon to win that game, and then the big fella for Kokomo, it's a tough assignment to go right back and play a player like that and a team like that.
Hey, we've got just a minute or two here. Tell us a little bit about your college career after you left Marion High School.
I went down to Southeast Missouri State, and it's in Cape Girardeau, about an hour and a half from south of St. Louis. I didn't really start off well. I was there. Coach was playing me a little bit and kept telling me just hang on, like a freshman. And then our point guard was really, really good. And then somehow he got off the team his second semester, and then Jerry got to start. And then after that, it was
what
I started
did you do to get him off the team?
I didn't do it. I don't know if Coach got called down there and said,
Yeah.
"Hey, get Jerry in the game" or what. But no, our coach was just like Coach Gunn and Coach Scott, knowledge of the game and understood the game and did all those. But I played all 4 years and got that degree, and that was the main thing that I wanted to make sure I got when I left Southeast Missouri State.
Well, our sponsor tonight at Marion Giant Basketball is the Tomahawk Restaurant. I want to thank them for bringing you Marion Giant Basketball along with our other sponsors that we'll mention throughout the evening. But at halftime tonight, we're going to have a very special we're going to recognize some wrestlers that are going to the semi-state, some that qualified for the regional last week. So that's going to be a fun time. Plus, we've got some kind of event they're going to do at halftime. So you don't want to go anywhere. You want to stay right there and enjoy our halftime show tonight, sponsored by the Tomahawk Restaurant. So we're just a few seconds away from the start of tonight's ball game. So, Coach Freshwater, what do the Giants need to do to start off good tonight?
I think they can't settle for the three. I think they can't settle for that. I think they got to play man-to-man, good, solid defense, whatever defense they're in. They can't give up easy buckets, and then we got to really handle the ball, and then in transition, just finish and take care of take care of the ball. We take care of the ball, we're in good shape.
Be interesting to see what they do with Jamin Townsend. Jamin comes in tonight with 1,192 points in his career. He's 15th on the list, but he's only 12 points behind his uncle, Jody McCain. So hopefully tonight, Jamin gets 13. He's going to pass his uncle and move into 14th place.
And knowing Jamin and knowing his dad, Jason McCain, I know they're not worried about that. I think they're worried about getting started, getting going, and then everything else takes care of itself.
We'll go get ready now for tonight's starting lineups at our national anthem.
Athletic Arena. Tonight we welcome the McCutcheon Mavericks as they take on your Marion Giants. We want to thank tonight's game sponsor, Tomahawk Restaurant. Marion High School and the IHSAA promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, coaches, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We also remind you that Marion High School is a smoke and vape-free facility. On behalf of Superintendent Keith Burke, Principal Dr. Stacy Hunt, and Athletic Director Steve Moritz, thank you for attending tonight's game. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as the Marion High School Band, under the direction of Josh Huff, performs the national anthem. Let's give a giant welcome to the McCutcheon Mavericks. Starting for the Mavericks, a 6-foot freshman, number 5, Brody Baker. A 6'4" sophomore, number 30, Gavin Britzel. A 5'8" junior, number 4, Shamar Ray. A 6'1" junior, number 20, Brody Reiki. A 5'11" senior, number 24, Derek Peak. The head coach for the Mavericks is Tyler Shearer. Giant fans, you're about to see an NCC matchup between the McCutcheon Mavericks and your Marion Giants. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? For everyone in attendance attendance and the thousands listening and watching around the world from the basketball mecca of Indiana. Let's get ready to rumble! And now here are the starters for your Marion Giants. A 5'10" junior, number 0, J.J. Smith. A 6'1" junior, number 23, Rogers. A 6'2" junior, number 10, Tusi Gregson. A 6'3" sophomore, number 2, Logan Barnes. And a 6'7" junior, number 5, Jamin Townsend. Ladies and gentlemen, your Marion Giants. The Giants are coached by Hall of Famer James Blackman, with associate head coach Nate McNeely and assistant coach Thomas Barnes. The officials for tonight's game are Dan Morgan, Jason Ferguson, and Timothy Cartwright. Let's play some basketball.
We're ready for Marion Giant basketball. McCutcheon 3-13, coached by Tyler Shears in his 7th year. At McCutcheon, Coach James Blackman, 11th year at Marion, is only 2 wins away from catching Woody Weir in Marion Giant victories as a coach. Giants get the tip, we're ready to go. Rogers right off the bat, hits a 3. That didn't take long. Giants up 3-0 as Mar Rogers, who had a big ball game at Warsaw with 26, starts off good tonight with a 3. They're going to give McCutcheon a 3, and he matches it. Shamar Ray, a 5'8" junior, knocks down a 3, and we're tied. Barnes, he'll fire from 3. He got it! Well, Jerry, you told me not to come out shooting 3s, and they've hit the first 2.
Maybe they need to. Maybe they need to do the opposite of what I tell them to do. But we got to know where their shooters are at, though.
McCutcheon finds himself down 3 with the basketball. They're not afraid to shoot. Rogers with the rebound. Here come the Giants. Jamin across the timeline. Works on his man. Barnes, and again from the 3. No good rebound. Rogers. He goes to the other side, tries the 3 from that side. No good rebound. Still loose. It's going to be, well, they're deciding, and it's going to be McCutcheon basketball. I believe that official right there in the corner is the one that they said is the cousin to Stretch Murphy.
Oh, the one on this side. Oh, okay.
McCutcheon goes inside, lays it up, no good rebound, Jamin. Giant basketball on a 3-point lead. Jamin goes into the paint, up, blocked. Don't see that happen very often to Jamin. McCutcheon the other way. Knocked away, still got it. Wide open 3, got it. Brody Baker averages, it's a 6-foot freshman, averages 12 a game. As we mentioned, the leading scorer for McCutcheon, Owen Soline, is not here tonight, and he averages 12.5, so they're going to pick up some scoring somewhere. That's what you were talking about. We don't need quick 3s.
And I think that's what we start settling for.
McCutcheon fires a 3. No good, rebound, Giants. Sometimes it's like teams don't realize they can shoot a 2. Jamin all the way. And good defensive play by the Mavericks. And Maverick basketball, we're tied at 6, 5:40 to go in the opening quarter. It's one thing about it, when you play in the NCC, the records don't really matter once you get on the floor.
No, it don't. It does not matter at all.
Jamin quickly down to Rogers. Rogers going to drive, lays it up, and he got the basket. 5 for Rogers, and Giants have a 2-point lead. Knocked away. Here come the Giants on the break. Barnes to Rogers. He's going to lay it in. Scoring-wise, he picked it up where he left off the other night. We're going to have a timeout. 5:04 to go in the opening quarter. Giants up 10-6. Back in a moment.
Who values an Ivy Tech Community College Associate degree? Well, these Indiana colleges do. They're our partners in the Guaranteed Admissions Program, where an Ivy Tech Associate degree guarantees admission to their bachelor's programs. Who else? The 70,000 high school students who earn college credit each year and save tuition by doing it. But the real value of an Ivy Tech degree is the better life it makes possible. Get started today at ivytech.edu.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, Giants on top 10-6 here in the first 2 minutes and 56 seconds of the ball game. But Coach Blackman tell his team with a 4-point lead. What do you think Coach wanted them to do after that timeout?
Well, pick up the pressure on defense. That's how we got those 2 easy buckets right there, by getting a rebound, looking and pushing it, getting after them right now. I think that's what we're doing right now.
McCutcheon working around top, trying to find an opening somewhere. Coach Blackman signaling to keep working on defense. Spin move, somehow got it up and got the basket. Nice move by number 20. Brody Reiki with the bucket, and it's 10-8. Here's Jamin, he'll fire from 18, no good, rebound, McCutcheon. Jamin yet to score on the night. So far it's been Mr. Rogers with 7. McCutcheon with a chance to take the lead. Shot is short, rebound, Barnes. Quickly out, here's Jamin. Jamin's gonna drive, stop, puts it up, and got the basket. That's what we need Jamin to do, strong move to the basket.
Keep going inside, not settling for a little jumper.
Quickly, McCutcheon fires a 3, and they got it. Baker's second 3, and it's a 12-11 Giant lead by 1. McCutcheon's not afraid to shoot the 3 either.
I think they live by that.
Barnes is going to drive, lays it up, and he's fouled. He's going to go to the line. I want to thank some of our Marion Giant sponsors. Our game sponsor tonight, the Tomahawk Restaurant, Brunner Dental Center, Bobby and Corey Browder, Edward Jones, Evan King Health Markets, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Gorman and Bunch Orthodontist, Greg Hubler GMC, Hudamaki, Indiana Wesleyan University, Insurance Management Group, Ivy Tech, Barnes gets the first one, Kingdom Roofing Systems, Living Forward, Marion Health, Moving Real Estate, Nick McKinley State Farm Insurance, Nicholson Realty 2.0, TJR Equipment, Via Credit Union, once again our game sponsor, the Tomahawk Restaurant. Barnes gets 1 of 2, the Giants have a 2-point lead. Near steal by Rogers. McCutcheon's got a number right now, fakes the 3. He'll fire, got it. Well, one thing about it, for a 3-13 ball club, they can knock down some shots.
They look good. They playing well. They're running their offense, doing the little things they need to do to stay in the game.
Rogers for 3. He's got 10. The Giants are up 3. Well, that Brody Baker, number 5, that has 8 points already, is just a freshman, is averaging 12. So McCutcheon's going to have a good ball player there for the next 3 years after this one.
Oh, yeah.
Knocked away, Giants come away with it. Here's Smith, down to Barnes. Barnes going to drive, lays it up, and he scores. Barnes has 6, the Giants have a 5-point lead with 2:28 to go in the opening quarter. McCutcheon back on the attack right in front of the Giant bench. Go inside. Shot is up, no good. Rebound knocked away. It's going to be Giant basketball. 18-13, so we're having some offense scored right now. I don't know about the defense, but we're getting some offense.
Well, I think that offense is starting from our defense. I think when Rogers plays hard on the defensive end, I think he feels that offense going for him.
See Tim Jones getting ready to check in for the Giants. And Logan Barnes going to have a seat. Logan's had a good start. He's got 6 already. Tim Jones in the lineup for the Giants right now. Giants trying to increase that 5-point lead. Inside, Jamin up, got the basket. Jamin's got 4, and the Giants have their biggest lead of the night at 7. Oh, we got traveling. Coach Blackman helped the official out with that call. Did you ever do that when you were coach? Did you ever help the officials?
Never. I tried not to. I'm not like Coach Blackman out there.
You're a little more subdued.
Oh yeah. Well, when you win three states, you can do a little bit more.
Yeah. Plus, he played in one.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a different level there too. Then.
And we got traveling the other way. Yeah, the state that he played in, he played pretty good.
Oh.
52 points.
Almost more points than he had in that game than I had in my career.
Well, I said to one of the sports writers in Indianapolis Star when they gave me a state score, it was like 50-48. I said, how are teams now with a 3-point shot can score 50 points a team? And we had a player that scored 52 without the 3-point shot by himself.
Totally different player.
Yep. Inside shot, no good. Rebound. Here come the Giants. And stripped away. Here comes McCutcheon. Lays up, no good. A lot of contact, no foul. Go the other way. Rogers for 3, no good. Rebound, Jackson. Jackson turns, spins up, overshot it. Rebounds, loose, going to be McCutcheon basketball. 20-13, minute 11 to go in the opening quarter. And now coming in is Mr. Freshwater.
So exciting to see.
5'10" sophomore.
Exciting to see.
You got a scouting report on him?
No, I don't. Just happy that he's out there. So hopefully he gets it done on the defensive end. That's going to lead to helping the team.
He's wearing number 11. I mentioned to him earlier in the year. Does that mean he's just a little bit better than number 10?
I don't think 10 was available.
I mean, as far as who wore number 10 back in the day. McCutcheon goes inside. Nowhere to go there. Jamin all over him, and we got traveling again. Another turnover. Right now the Giants have Rogers, Townsend, Freshwater, Jones, and Jackson on the floor. But a good first quarter for the Giants. They're up 7. We've had some games this year we didn't get off that early start. We kind of fell behind and we had trouble the rest of the night.
And I think that was coming out shooting those threes right away. In those earlier games, we start selling for threes and then missing them.
Speaking of threes, Jamin just knocked down one.
I think every time I talk about a three,
Yeah.
not shooting it, they knock one down.
Maybe they're thinking of you saying shoot the 3.
Or it's always opposite of what Jerry says.
Giants up 10. There's going to be a layup.
He's a good little player.
That's 10 already for Brody Baker, a 6-foot freshman. Down to the final few seconds of the first quarter. Giants up 23-15 at the moment. Freshwater inside. A lot of traffic, and we got a foul. Be Giant basketball 2.5. We'll see what we can get done here in 2.5 seconds.
Where's number 5?
Yeah. Way out top, here's Jamin. He's going to fire from 3. It's in the air. No good. That's going to end the first quarter. The score, the Marion Giants 23, McCutcheon Mavericks 15. Back in a moment with quarter number 2.
We're Kingdom Roofing Systems, your local roofing experts. We take great pride in our ability to ensure quality workmanship. We're in the top 1% of contractors in Indiana who have earned Owens Corning's greatest badge of honor, Platinum Preferred. Plus, your first 25 years are 100% covered by Owens Corning's workmanship warranty. Trust the confidence Owens Corning has in your local expert, Kingdom Roofing Systems.
An injury can be a scary time, but you'll be in good hands with Marion Health Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Our board-certified surgeons will partner with you to develop an individualized plan tailored to your athletic goals. Our recovery plan includes imaging, physical therapy, and post-surgical support to help you regain strength and prevent future injuries. Our proven process will help you confidently take the winning shot. Get back in the game with Marion Health.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, we've played 8 minutes. Giants on top, 23-15. So what do you do if you're McCutcheon right now?
I think you just got to keep running your offense, and then getting good looks, and then now you can't let them get it out and get in fast break on you. I think that's where Giants got going, is when they play defense, got a turnover, and started their offense by either shooting a layup or open three-pointer.
Giants had 3 guys score. Had Rogers with 10, Jamin with 7, 6 for Barnes, knocked away. Nice defensive play by the Giants. Could be Giant basketball. As you said, that good defense leads to offense. So let's see if it leads to offense here.
Take care of the ball and get a good shot here.
Jones back to Freshwater. Works inside, cross court. Giants being patient. Jones, he's going to fire from 3. It's in the air. Got it! Tim Jones from long range. The Giants up 11. Logan Barnes checks back in for the Giants and replaces Tusi Jackson. Right now the Giants have Jones, Barnes, Rogers, Townsend, and Freshwater. An 11-point lead here in the second quarter. Drives inside, nowhere to go. Tries it again inside. Nice little floater there. Reike's got 4. The lead is cut back to 9.
Be patient. Be patient here and look for it.
It's a nice thing about having the lead. You can be a little more patient.
Exactly. And settle. Just don't settle for just the 3. Just if it's open, good pass, swing, then you got it. Just like that right there.
Jones fires. Got another one. Tim Jones has 6. The Giants up 12. Biggest lead of the night.
And that's good to see him score like that and within motion, within the offense, and not trying to force anything, but just playing and getting back in the groove with it.
There's a 3 in the air with the McCutcheon Mavericks. No good rebound. Rogers, strong rebound. Here come the Giants on the run. Here's Jamin. Going to stop. 15-footer in the air. Overshot it. Rebound. Mavericks. Giants the 12-point lead, and coaches don't mind when the players shoot inside the offensive flow.
Right.
So they take those rush shots. That's not a good thing.
Right. And I thought he rushed that a little bit, but he was just right there.
Tim Jones shot, no good. Rebound. McCutcheon.
But like right there, that should have just been a setup. Be patient with it, and then you hit 2 off the offense.
There's a block by Tim Jones. Well, I think after Tim hit the first 2, maybe he's doing a little heat check. See if he's going to just keep hitting them.
I understand that, but sometimes that puts you on the bench, though.
Yeah. I want to thank our Marion Giants sponsors tonight. Our game sponsor, the Tomahawk Restaurant, Brunner Dental Center, Bobby and Corey Browder, Evan King Health Markets, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Gorman and Bunch Orthodontic. Greg Hubler, GMC, Hutamaki, Indiana Wesleyan University Insurance Management Group, Ivy Tech. Rebound, McCutcheon off the miss. Stealing by Jamin. Jamin's going to drive. Jamin's going to throw it down. That's called a high percentage shot.
A real nice shot there.
Giants up 13 on the slam by Mr. Townsend. He's got 9. Uncle Jody, look out, he's coming for you. McCutcheon still firing. Shot, no good, rebound. Rogers up there, lost it. McCutcheon got it back. Baseline shot, short, rebound.
Gotta get that.
Rogers, here we go the other way. Here's Jamin, here's Jones. He's gonna drive, lays up, and got the roll. He's got 8. McCutcheon wants a timeout. 5:04 to go in the second quarter. Giants up 15. Back in just a moment. Back at the arena, Giants up 33-18. What's Coach Blackman telling his team right now with a 15-point lead early?
Don't rush the shots. Don't rush. We don't rush. We get good looks. We score. Keep playing intense on the defensive end, and then get a turnover and go.
Right now, as we look at both coaches, Mar Rogers has 10 for the Giants. Jamin has 9. We got 8 for Tim Jones off the bench, and 6 for Logan Barnes. So kind of spreading things around a little bit. Fans being entertained by the Marion High School band during the timeout. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Giants with a 15-point lead. McCutcheon needs to get going if they're going to stay in this ball game. Knocked away by Mr. Freshwater.
Hey. Almost had it still there.
Play defense.
That's what Coach Scott said last week, I thought, or Tuesday or Saturday, whatever Coach Scott was on.
Double teaming all over him defensively, and we got a tie-up. I believe that was number 11, Mr. Freshwater with the tie-up. That'll be Giant basketball. Giants have played in with a 15-point lead. But one thing about the officials letting them play, we've only had 1 foul called in the second quarter. Jamin lays it up, missed it, rebound, McCutcheon. McCutcheon got the numbers on the break. Stop, 15-footer in the air, got it. He's a good shooter.
Good decision making right there.
Ray's got 5, and it's cut to 13. Jamin fakes, goes inside, lays it up, and fouled. He's going to the line. Thanks to some of our Marion Giant sponsors. Indiana Wesleyan University, Insurance Management Group, Ivy Tech, Kingdom Roofing Systems, Living Forward, Marion Health, Moving Real Estate, Nick McKinley State Farm Insurance, Nicholson Realty 2.0, TJR Equipment, and Via Credit Union, and the Tomahawk Restaurant, tonight's game sponsor, and also our halftime sponsor. Halftime is going to be a nice little halftime to enjoy. Not sure what all they've got planned, but it's going to be exciting, and we're also going to introduce 8 Marion Giant wrestlers that have had an outstanding season. 3 of them that are going to the semi-state in Fort Wayne tomorrow.
What a great program we have with the wrestling program.
Jamin knocks down a couple. He now has 11. And the Giants are up 15. Did you ever wrestle in high school?
No, my cousin did. He went to state. George Freshwater back in the day. He was pretty good. But nope, my family never got it. Brothers never got into that. I think it was because of basketball.
Yeah. There's a 3, no good rebound. McCutcheon, another rebound, inside, up, wild shot, doesn't go, rebound, Jamin. Townsend on the break, kicks over to Rogers, back to Freshwater, to Jones. Giants working the ball really well. Jones inside, wouldn't go, got his own rebound, tipped in. That's why they always teach you to follow your own shot.
Follow your own, especially when you can jump like that, quick jump.
Giants are the biggest lead of the night, 37-20. Near steal, but Jamin. McCutcheon right now trying to figure out how they can get some offense going against the Giant defense. Inside, got the basket and the foul. Brody Reiki now has 7. He's going to the line trying to get a 3-pointer the old-fashioned way. I saw those highlights today. I saw Mr. Freshwater knock down a couple of 3s.
Oh, I shoot him every down there, and I would shoot him every down there. So when I was wide open.
When Sean and David weren't shooting?
Yeah.
They took a lot of shots.
A lot of shots. Hey, we talk about it with my buddy. They talk about how we were playing Kokomo NCC game at home. David was 9 for 29 with 13 seconds to go and went 10 for 30 to win the game.
Timeout on the floor. We got 3:15 to go. Giants up 37-23. Mentioning other sports, I know that you also involved with golf.
Well, I didn't play golf.
I've been playing.
I didn't play. My boys played in 7th grade and started playing in 7th grade. So they play at the Elks every single day. And then I picked it up, started playing a little bit, and I got the opportunity to coach golf. After they left, I got to.
Well, I thought maybe you were the one that got them started with coaching them.
Nope, I didn't. They just wanted to play individual sport because we had some issues when they played baseball, Little League baseball. So they were like, well, Dad, let's just play individual. So if my score counts, they can't move me and all this and that. So that's how they got started playing golf. Now they're assistant golf pros. One's in Savannah, Georgia, and the other one's in Westfield, Chatham Hills golf course, assistant golf pros.
So you're saying you can't beat them in golf?
Oh, no, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good. That's what you want.
That's
what a proud dad wants.
Exactly, all day long.
Here's Smith back in the lineup for the Giants with a 14-point lead. Jones, nice pass inside. Smith, nowhere to go, back out to Rogers. Barnes thought about a three. Still thinking about it. Goes baseline.
Good pass.
Smith for three. No good. Rebound. Jackson in there, but McCutcheon comes away with it.
But they're patient there.
Mavericks try to get a little closer right now, down 14. Nice move inside. Doesn't go down. Rebound. Still loose. McCutcheon got it back. Fakes a three. There's a three. Wide open. Look out. Got it. It's his second three of the night. It's a down to 11-point ball game right now. Jones is going to drive. Lays it up and he scores. Strong move by Tim to the basket. And he's got 12 already off the bench. Averages about 9. Giants up 13, just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. McCutcheon, as most NCC teams, are not going to quit. They're going to keep battling, regardless of the scoreboard. Inside, nothing but Giants around him, but a wide open three off the back to rim. McCutcheon getting a lot of rebounds off those long shots. Here come the Giants, and whoa. Logan got a little ahead of himself there.
Yeah, he did.
Jamin checks back in for the Giants. Rogers sits down. Rogers has 10 right now. Jamin has 11, so the next field goal for Jamin Townsend will move him into 14th place on the all-time scoring list.
As a junior.
Hey, you were 57th, so there's nothing to sneeze about. All those great Marion Giant players, that's not bad.
And that's with 300 points?
39-28. That's 12 points for Mr. Baker. He already has his average in the first half. So McCutcheon trying to stay a little bit close in this ballgame, not let it get too far out of hand. Jones inside. Now Smith. Jackson, and he traveled.
That one more extra pass, one extra pass. And that's how good teams get you right there, with that one extra pass, be able to finish and do something with it.
Mavericks have a chance right now to get the lead down under double digits for the first time in a long time. So the thing about it, Giants can't take the foot off the gas just because they got a lead.
No, you can't. I think we have to get a stop here. We have to get a stop.
Couple of near steals. McCutcheon still got it. Inside. Nowhere to go. Knocked away. Here come the Giants on the run. Jones in the forecourt. Tim's going to drive. Steps up and would not go down. Rebound McCutcheon. Down to 40 seconds. Nice spin move. Nowhere to go. Nice shot in the air. Wouldn't go down. Rebound Jamin. Out to Jones. Jones going to take it to the bucket. Nice step. Nice basket. He's going to the line.
Needed that bucket real bad.
Tim Jones having a heck of a first half. He's got 14 already. And he's going to the line to try to make it 15. And the amazing thing is the Giants have only had scoring from 4 different players, but they're all playing really well.
Yeah, the Giants playing like they need to play. Defensively, they're getting after it. Now we just got to finish for the first half. Finish this first half.
Good look at Tim Jones there at the line. Got it. 3-point play completed. 15 points for Tim Jones. Freshwater back in the lineup. Rashad McCollum in for the Giants. Giants up 14 with 27.8 to go in the opening half. McCutcheon trying to get something to maybe get a little offense. They just threw the ball into the cheerleaders, or near the cheerleaders. It'll be Giant basketball. So now if the Giants can get a good shot and get a basket, we'll have a nice lead going into halftime.
And that's what we need, to finish on a good note for the first half, because we played a really, really good first half.
Smith, Freshwater, McCallum, Barnes, and Townsend for the Giants right now. Freshwater looking inside and got a timeout on the floor with 9.6 to go. So Coach Blackman saw something that he wants to maybe set up here as a last-second play.
That's what he's good at. He's good. That's why he won 3 state.
Well, you got
not
those
3 in a row, but 3 state titles.
Well, you got those timeouts. You might as well use them. You don't get to take them home with you.
My coaching philosophy, I'm afraid we won't get the ball back in.
Well, you know.
I'd rather just keep playing and let it go. That's the one thing I don't like. Just call time out. I'm thinking we might not even get the ball back in.
You never had that issue when you were coaching the Lady Giants, did you?
Oh, yeah, a lot of times. I was worried about that. As a player, I wasn't worried about it. But but as coaches, I was really worried about that.
That's the one thing that happens. When you take it out, you got to get it back in now.
Yeah.
See what Coach Blackman drew up for this final play. But what the Giants do doesn't necessarily mean that's what he drew up, because sometimes there's a difference between what he tells them and what happens on the floor.
Oh, those
as with
players,
most coaches.
Oh, those players listen to what play to run.
And got a foul. Jamin started to go behind the back. And since we've only had only 5 total fouls between both teams, we're not shooting free throws yet. Giants will play it in again with 5.8. And let's see what we can do here with a 14-point lead. They give it to Jamin, and they foul him, which right now is a good strategy because you can foul and take it out of bounds till you get that 5th foul. It's only 4.
And not get a shot off? He might not get a shot off?
Now you got 3.3. Logan Barnes have triggered it in for the Giants. See if he looks for Jamin down on the blocks. Here's Jamin. He's going to drive baseline, tries to dunk it, doesn't go down. That's going to end the first half. The score, the Marion Giants 42, McCutcheon Mavericks 28. Back in just a moment with our halftime show.
Ladies and gentlemen, last Saturday, the Marion Giants wrestling team had a giant day at regionals. We ask that you please direct your attention to the court as we recognize the first 5 Marion regional qualifiers. Tate Duncan, 120-pound freshman, finished 4th at sectionals and made it to regionals with a record of 22-13, followed by Nathaniel Beck at 132 pounds. He is a junior that finished 4th at sectionals and advanced to regionals with a record of 18-8. Followed by Gabe Love at 144 pounds. He's a sophomore, finished 4th at sectionals and advanced to regionals with a record of 17-15. Also, Sean Caldwell of a 150-pound sophomore, finished 4th at sectionals with a record of 26-8. And Aiden Johnson in the 175-pound weight class. He is a senior and finished 3rd at sectionals with a record of 17-5. All of these wrestlers had qualified and made it to the regionals last Saturday. We now want to recognize the 3 giant wrestlers that have made it to the semi-stage. At 157-pound weight class, he's a senior, finished 3rd at sectionals, 3rd at regionals with a record of 21-3. Give it up for Connor Kissel. Up next, he's a 126-pound freshman. He finished 2nd at sectionals and a 2024 regional champion with a record of 31-3. Make some noise for Hickson Love. And finally, at 165 pounds, He's a senior, and he finished second at sectionals, and also a 2024 regional champion with a record of 35-3. Make some noise for Rylan Smithley. All of these three wrestlers will be competing in tomorrow's semi-state competition. The Giants were coached by Lonnie Johnson with an assistant coach, Josh Elliott. Make some noise one more time for your Marion Giant wrestlers.
Kane is in the building.
And now, this is the Tomahawk Restaurant halftime show. While they get their pictures, those Giant wrestlers get their pictures, we're going to explain today's halftime show. Grab the wrong paper. First, I have Trent Daly and TJ Jones. These two gentlemen are going to be shooting 2 half-court shots. And if they make one of them, we have 2 people that we need to give a gift card to. Oh, they're going to pick 2 people out of the crowd. Don't shoot yet, gentlemen. All right. All right, who's she gonna be with? So, come on out. Hold on a second, guys. What's your name, ma'am? What is it?
Diane Smith.
Diane Smith. Diane, I'm gonna team you up with TJ Jones. And what's your name, ma'am? What's your name? Susie. No pressure, Trent, but you got to make one to get Susie a $100 gift card to the Tomahawk Restaurant. You can pick either side you want to shoot. You get 2 opportunities. Check out the Tomahawk Restaurant located at the Meshinga Misha. Ooh, that's close. Little warm-up shot. Come on, Trent. Let's go, TJ. Oh, so close. If you have not been to the Tomahawk, they got some of the best steaks in town. Oh, so close. Good try, Trent. You made it farther than most of us. Oh, so close. All right, here we go. They're going to give him a chance to shoot 2 threes for a $50 gift card. There's still hope for you, ladies. Still hope. There we go. We got a winner. We got one $50 gift card so far. Oh, in and out. Congratulations. What was your name, ma'am? What's your name, ma'am?
Diane Smith.
Diane Smith. Give it up for Diane Smith. She had to do absolutely nothing tonight and still got a $50 gift card. What a night at the Marion Giants halftime show. Yes. Yeah, Tomahawk Restaurant. Gentlemen, hey, what's your specialties? I know you got steaks. Seafood, chicken, pork. You got to check it out. I've been out there. Thanks so much, guys, for being a Giant halftime sponsor. Thank you, everyone else, for coming out tonight.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better every day after. It's the first day in your new career, your first pay raise, the 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family, or the day of your last car loan payment, much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree, we care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
We're Kingdom Roofing Systems, your local roofing experts. We take great pride in our ability to ensure quality workmanship. We're in the top 1% of contractors in Indiana who have earned Owens Corning's greatest badge of honor, Platinum Preferred. Plus, your first 25 years are 100% covered by Owens Corning's workmanship warranty. Trust the confidence Owens Corning has in your local expert, Kingdom Roofing Systems.
Welcome back to Bill Green Athletic Arena. We're just about a minute away from the start of the second half. At halftime, I want to thank Tomahawk Restaurant for being tonight's sponsor and a halftime sponsor. And the wrestlers that went out there, regional qualifiers, were Tate Duncan, Nathaniel Beck, Gabe Love, Sean Caldwell, Aiden Johnson. And the semi-state qualifiers, 3 guys that's going to be wrestling tomorrow. Freshman Hickson Love, senior Connor Kissel, and senior Rylan Smithley. So we want to congratulate Coach Lonnie Johnson and his coaching staff doing an outstanding job. And look at those 8 guys that went out there. There's only 3 of them that are seniors, so 5 of them is going to come back. So got something to work with.
Yeah, we got a great program. Also, Coach Beck at the middle school, 7th grade, 5th, 6th, and 7th, and 8th grade. Ton of kids there that just keep rolling and just getting in players like that to be able to get to semi-state.
Amazing thing tonight, the Giants only have 4 players that have scored. 15 for Jones, 11 for Townsend, 10 for Rogers, 6 for Barnes. But McCutcheon only has 3 guys that scored. Baker with 12, Ray and Reiki with 8. So how's your family think you're doing during the first half?
My wife loves it. My little one, Jamison, has been waiting on me to say his name. He has a big game tomorrow. He's a scorer.
Okay.
So he takes that out of I think my wife's side of the family.
Oh, okay. See what McCutcheon can do here in the second half as they're down 14. And there's a steal. Here comes Rogers on the break all by himself. He's going to lay it up and score. Rogers has 12. The Giants up 16.
Defensively, got that bucket for us.
And that's over and back. So the Giants have a chance to increase that 16-point lead. Want to thank all of our Marion Giant sponsors for bringing you Marion Giant basketball. Want to encourage you to get out. There's still a couple more home games to get out and support the Marion Giants as we're getting closer to tournament times, not too far away.
Oh, yeah. You got to keep it rolling right now. And we're playing the way we're playing defensively. That'll keep you in any game.
Here's Jamin. Foul about a 3. He'll fire from 3. No good. Rebound. McCutcheon. Right now, the Mavericks just got to keep playing regardless of what the scoreboard says. There's a 3 in the air. Got it. That'll get back quick.
Yeah.
Gavin Pritzel, who averages 9, knocks down his first 3 of the night. And it's down to a 13-point lead.
Be patient and get a good look.
Inside, here's Jamin. Jamin scores, and he just passed Uncle Jody.
Oh, he just passed Jody?
That gives him 13. That puts him up now to 12:05. Jody McCain had 12:04, so Jamin is now the 14th all-time leading scorer for the Marion Giants.
Wow. As a junior, and still got, what, 3 games left?
Yep. Shot no good, rebound. Here comes McCutcheon again. Fakes the three. Inside, lays it up, and got the roll. Come the Giants quickly. Rogers here, fire from three. No good, rebound, Jamin. Back inside, up, and got the basket, the foul.
That's hard to stop.
He's going to keep working up the list. Next on the list is Tim Level with 1288. So look out, Mr. Level. Here comes Jamin.
He's coming, and he's coming fast.
He's got 15 in the night. He averages a little over 21. And he's 3 for 3 at the line tonight. He's got the Giants with a 16-point lead. Jamin with 16. Tim Jones came off the bench, had 15 the first half, a great first half. Knocked away. McCutcheon gets it back. Having a hard time holding on to the basketball right now.
That's moving a lot faster without the ball. So the defense, the Giants defense is making that
And
happen.
knocked away like a volleyball match right now. Jamin with the save. Inside, Jackson. And we got a foul before the shot. Thanks to some of our Marion Giants sponsors, Brunner Dental Center, Bobby and Corey Browder, Edward Jones, Evan King Health Markets, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Gorman and Bunch Orthodontist, Greg Hubler GMC, Hutamaki, Indiana Wesleyan University, Insurance Management Group, Ivy Tech, Kingdom Roofing Systems, Living Forward, Marion Health, Moving Real Estate, all of our Marion Giant sponsors for bringing you Marion Giant basketball. Rogers thought about the three. Jamin's going to work one-on-one.
Be patient with it, be patient.
Smith, nowhere to go. Rogers thought about a three again. Inside, knocked away, no call. Nice defensive play. Here comes McCutcheon. And they get a layup. That's 14 for Baker to lead the Mavericks. And it's 14-point lead. Jackson for three. Short. Rebound, McCutcheon. Baker, nice pass inside, and nowhere to go. Jackson with the steal, and McCutcheon gets it back. 15-footer, no good rebound, McCutcheon. Inside, got the basket. It's now down to a 12-point ball game. Here's Jamin with 2 men, almost 3 on him there for a second. Inside, strong move, got the basket. 18 for Jamin.
And I think the more we go inside, the better we, the better we are.
Yep. Also thank our Marion Giant sponsors, Nick McKinley, State Farm Insurance, Nicholson Realty 2.0, TJR Equipment, Via Credit Union, and our game sponsor, the Tomahawk Restaurant. Jamin a perfect 4 for 4 at the line tonight. Having a good ball game.
Let's get a stop here. We need a stop here.
Giants with a 15-point lead, just about 4 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Pass inside. Somehow the guy got it between two Giants. Rebound basket upside. McCutcheon wants a timeout with 3:55 to go in the third quarter. Giants up 13. Back in just a moment after this timeout.
An injury can be a scary time, but you'll be in good hands with Marion Health Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Our board-certified surgeons will partner with you to develop an individualized plan tailored to your athletic goals. Our recovery plan includes imaging, physical therapy, and post-surgical support to help you regain strength and prevent future injuries. Our proven process will help you confidently take the winning shot. Get back in the game with Marion Health.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, 3:55 to go in the third quarter. Giants up 13. So what's Coach Blackman telling his troops right now?
I think we got to be patient, and then we got to get the rebound. We got to not settle for the three. Keep going inside. Let Jamin make the decision. If he kicks it back out, then you're going to be spotting up for the shot. But I don't think we can come down and just take a quick shot.
It's going to be a pretty big couple of regional championship games here tomorrow at the Bill Green Athletic Arena. We've got McCutcheon 21-4. Playing Homestead 22-4. Then the second game, that first game's at 1 o'clock, second game's at 4 o'clock, is Noblesville 16-8. They're always tough. and Snyder 22-2. So we got some girls regional championship action at the Bill Green Athletic Arena tomorrow.
If you like to see some good basketball, girls basketball, then tomorrow would be a great time to come in here and watch.
Yep, 2 good games. See what the Giants do right now, the 13-point lead in the basketball. Barnes thought about a 3. Looking inside, they're all over Jamin right now. Kicked away, still gonna be Giant basketball. Coach Blackman's wanting them to swing it back around top.
I think he's wanting to just be patient with it and then let Jamie go back again and then get it again. That way you run a little bit of time with the clock, and then that way it'll be an easier entry pass. And I think that's the things that we need to work on a little bit more, is working on passing that ball inside.
Baseline shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, McCutcheon. They're on the run. Shot in the air, no good. Rebound. Jackson comes away with it and knocked away. Still going to be Giant basketball. Thanks some of our gold sponsors: Hunter Ford, Tim and Kelly Street Bar Brothers, Greg and Heather Kitts, J. Meyer Real Estate, St. Paul Parish, Summers Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Melissa Stone Ruoff, Philip Morgan Landscaping, the Moritz Group, Partners First Federal Credit Union, Wings, etc. in the class of 1971. Giants lose it. Barnes on the floor, and it's going to be a timeout for the Giants. 3:02 to go in the third quarter. Giants still up 13. Back after this timeout. Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, 3:02 to go in quarter number 3. Giants up 52-39. The fans being entertained by the Marion Giant cheerleaders during the timeout. And we'll see what Coach Blackman has up his sleeve for this play.
I think you got to go inside, but you got to be patient with it, make a good entry pass, and let Jamin do what he does.
Way across court to Jamin. Back out to Rogers. He'll fire from 3. It's in the air. No good. Rebound. McCutcheon. Come the Mavericks. Trying to get back in the ball game as they find themselves 13 points down with 2:45 to go in quarter number 3. Giants just got to keep playing good defense. Thought about a 3. Goes inside, back out. McCutcheon being patient right now. Inside, thrown away is going to be Giant basketball. As we said, Coach Tyler Shear, this is his 7th year at McCutcheon. 13th year overall. He's won 176 games in his coaching career. And we've seen him quite a few times the last few years in the NCC, but won't be seeing him anymore after the term change. There's a 3 by Rogers.
Great timing to get that one.
That's 15 for Rogers, and Giants back up 16.
Stay in front, stay in front.
Inside, shot up, banks it in. You'll see that a lot anymore, guys using the backboard.
No, you don't. It's a teardrop to try to get it in, or something fancy move.
14-point Giant lead with about 95 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Jamin pass inside. Smith couldn't hold on to it. Gets it back, knocked away. Still going to be Giant basketball. Knocked away by the Maverick player.
I think we're up. I think, are we winning or not?
Yeah, we're up 14.
I'm just making sure that we're
kind of in a hurry.
Yeah.
Jackson baseline shot, got it.
He needed that. He needed that. Settle him down, because he had a really, really good game against Warsaw. And that's good to see him.
First 2 tonight for Jackson. And the Giants back up 16. Well, after tonight, the Giants get a little bit of a break till next week, but it doesn't get easy. We've got to go on the road to Harrison on Friday night. And then on Saturday night, Indianapolis, Washington comes in. And we're going to have a special guest that night. We're not going to tip our hand yet, but someone who's very familiar with being a Marion Giant player. And we won't go farther than that. He knows a lot about that 1969 game that the Marion Giants played against George McGinnis, Steve Downing, and Indianapolis, Washington.
Well, I'll give you one guess. It wouldn't be Jerry because I wasn't born at that time.
Yeah. Down under a minute to go in quarter number 3. Giants with a 16-point lead. McCutcheon still battling. Nice shot inside. Good ball play right there.
He is.
He's got 16, and he is a freshman. 14-point lead, 40 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Giants right now have Jackson, Townsend, Jones, Freshwater, and Rogers on the floor. Jackson thought about a 3, goes inside, lays it up, wouldn't go down, rebound McCutcheon. McCutcheon with a chance to cut into that lead. Baker handling the basketball for the Mavericks. Down under 20. Giants playing some good defense. Gets away, there's a thought about a 3. Nowhere to go, we're down under 10, knocked away to Maverick basketball. Well, the Giants now have 5 players that scored. McCutcheon still only has 4 players that have scored. So not a whole lot of depth on the scoring tonight.
Right. And I think if they feel that they can get a bucket here, they're still in the game.
Yep. And with a 3-point shot, they probably still are.
Right.
Down to 5. Down to 2. Running out of time. Got to do something quickly. He doesn't get it off. That's going to end the third quarter. With the score, the Marion Giants 57, McCutcheon Mavericks 43. Back in a moment with quarter number 4.
Hi, my name is Nick McKinley, and I'm your local State Farm agent and your Giants PA announcer. You know, sometimes it's really hard to separate the two. Hold on a second. Nick McKinley, State Farm, this is Nick. Oh yeah, I can save you $300. Great, I'll see you soon. Like I said, it's really hard to separate that sometimes, but it's easy for you to separate from your insurance company. Come on down to Nick McKinley State Farm, and we'll save you some money and get you the best service in town. See you soon.
We're back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, ready for quarter number 4. Giants with a 14-point lead. So what's Coach Blackwood tell his team with a 14-point lead?
I think you have to constantly keep saying, be patient. Every time we're patient with the ball, we score. Or we get a good look, and then they don't go down and be able to just take a shot that they are getting right back in the game. So I think he's telling them, be patient with the ball. Don't force the 3. Just get it inside the number 5, Townsend, and let him do whatever he needs to do.
I found in my life looking at teenagers, sometimes that word patience is not really in their vocabulary. That's just what I've observed. So if you can get patience, you're doing a good job.
I just like keep saying it.
Yeah.
Just keep
Jackson for 3, wouldn't fall. Rebound Rogers. Here's Jones, he's gonna drive. Nice pass to Rogers, wouldn't go down. Jamin with the rebound basket.
There's Townsend, touched the ball again, we score.
Jamin's got his average, he's got 21. The Giants have a 16-point lead. Inside, turnaround shot in the air, no good rebound. McCutcheon. McCutcheon, if they're going to get back in the ball game, they'll start making a move here pretty soon. Knocked away is going to be a foul on the Giants, I believe. Giants doing a good job defensively, keeping them out of the middle. There's a referee that we believe, my sources tell me, is a cousin to Stretch Murphy, who is the reason we're called the Giants.
And I know you're going to believe that source that told you too as well.
Yes, I believe that source all the time. Just about 7 minutes to go in the ball game. McCutcheon inside, shot up, no good, rebound. Got it back, it's going to be McCutcheon basketball. Stretch Murphy, part of the 1926 state champion Giants, the first of 8 state championships.
He started it.
Long 3, no good rebound, Jackson. To the Giants on the run, here's Jones. Cross-court pass. There's Barnes. Giants working the ball well. Jackson for three. No good. Rebound, McCutcheon. "15-footer in the air, short off the front of the rim. Rebound, Jones. Giant basketball. Here's Jamin. He's going to go to the middle. Barnes wide open for three. No good. Rebound, Jackson. Jones, he'll fire from three. Wouldn't go down. Rebound, Jamin. Up, and he's fouled. He's going to go to the line. Looks like, though, they're going to call it on the floor. Here's the amazing thing. I was talking to Dave Colescott about this last week. Giants won the state in 26. It took 49 years to get the next one, 1975. Well, it's been 49 years now since that 1975. But the good news is, during these 49 years, we've won 7 state championships.
So that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Barnes from three. No good. Rebound. Giants having trouble getting it to go down here in the fourth quarter. All over Tim Jones. He's fouled, and I believe he may get to shoot some free throws on that one. Thanks to our Marion Giant Purple sponsors, Trent and Angel Daly, Culligan Water Conditioning, Randy and Carol Matchett, Todd and Sue Nicholson, 150 club sponsors, Alan and PJ Cawley, Brian and Shanna Bento family, Alan and Christy Beck family, Mark and Shelley Hale, Ron and Judy Updegraff. Jones gets the first one. Jocelyn Whitaker, Dr. Stephen and Susan Ward, Mary Paulmeyer, Charles Slaughterbeck, Charles Shalusky, Jim Brunner, our 75 club sponsors, Clyde and Valerie Thornell, Bruce and Leslie Anders, Jake and Macy McCarthy, and our 30 club sponsors as Tim Jones knocks down a couple free throws. Carla Tucker and family, Above All Construction, Habitat for Humanity, the Bach Express and more, Gas City Brewing Company, CIE, Marion High School class of 1967, Walton, Dorinda Turner, and Brad and Laura Woodring, and our game sponsor, the Tomahawk Restaurant. I want to thank all of our Marion Giant sponsors for bringing you Marion Giant basketball. There's a three in the air, got that one. He's having a ball game for himself tonight. He's got 19. Giants still up 15. Inside, all kinds of traffic. Jamin with four guys. Yeah, 5 guys on Jamin. Somehow still took a shot. Not sure that's what Coach Blackman wanted at that point. That was kind of like one on the world.
Yeah, that was. And then we give up a bucket. And that's how you get teams back in the game, by doing things like that instead of just giving that extra pass and then finishing the game. You're up 11, 13.
61-48. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Giants in no hurry at all right now. J.J. Smith's just going to have a little dribbling time. A little dribbling time, a little camera time.
Yeah, that's good. That's smart basketball right there.
Now they're going to make a move. There's Freshwater. Oh, he got hammered. Man. You probably didn't hit him that hard, but you guys are playing one-on-one, do you?
No. Now, Caleb would have hit him pretty hard.
Yeah.
His brother would have hit him pretty hard. And that wouldn't have been a foul either.
No. No blood, no foul.
That's correct.
That's family basketball.
That is it.
Well, the Giants going to slow it down again with a 13-point lead and 4:35 to go. Here's Jamin. He's going to drive. Knocked away. Here comes McCutcheon. Got a chance to cut it down to everybody on the floor. I believe that's Freshwater down there on the floor.
Good hustle. Like that.
Giants right now have Barnes, Freshwater, Townsend, Smith, and Jones on the floor with 4:24 to go in the ball game. 61-48 Giants. Giants have pretty much led from the first couple of moments of the ball game. Trying to pick up win number 8 of the season, number 2 in the conference. Baseline shot for McCutcheon, short rebound. Nice rebound by Smith. Here's Jones on the drive. Freshwater thought about a three, back to Jones. Smith for three, no good. Freshwater from three, no good. Rebound knocked away. Giant basketball.
Looks good if they go in. Look, it looks real good if it goes in.
I was hoping for a moment you didn't pass out there. We took that three.
Well, because look at this guy run the offense. I'm bringing it back out and running something instead of taking that shot. But I'm kind of glad he took the shot. But we need at a certain time we still need to bring it out and run the offense and get a good look.
Well, Giants, it's been a slow-scoring fourth quarter. Right now, it's been McCutcheon 5, Giants 4 in the fourth quarter.
And if it stays that way, we still win.
Jones, nice move, wouldn't go down. Boy, the Giants having trouble putting the ball in a hole this fourth quarter. There's a layup from McCutcheon. 61-50, 11-point lead with 3:15.
I think we really got to be careful here. If we don't get a bucket here, they can feel really back into the game.
Here's Jamin. Freshwater from three. He got it! Remind me a lot of watching Jerry Freshwater shoot the three.
That felt good for him. I know it did. He finally hit one. Been playing hard, but just finally got one to fall for him.
Wish we had to replay. We could just show that one over and over again. I know you'd be really happy with that.
No, I wouldn't, because that wouldn't be about the team. I think Jason's loving that shot, but he's about the team, about us being up 14 points.
But that was a big three for the Giants. Freshwater checks out. Coach Blackwood pleased because they've got us back up to 14.
Right.
Now McCutcheon running out of time. McCollum with the steal. And McCutcheon got it back. 2.5 to go. Wide open three. He's dangerous. Missed that one. Got his own rebound. Turns around, shot, and he falls. He's a good ball player. Got a timeout on the floor with 2:21 to go. Giants up 64-52. Back in just a moment.
Marion High School has a rich history of music, sports, theater, and drama. We've been working on creating a digital video library of all the shows, games, and other media we can find so you can have a piece of that rich history. For more information, please contact Steve Wright at steve@wrightpromotions.video or call 765-669-1855.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, good look at the Marion Giant cheerleaders. Do you have any family members want to be cheerleaders?
My little Addie, Addison, wants to be a cheerleader as well. So hopefully when she gets up, she'll be a Marion Giant cheerleader as well.
64-52 Giants with a 12-point lead. Well, we've almost made it through the ballgame. How's your family said that you've done so far tonight? You got any reports?
No, they're staying low. They're not texting me at all, but I know that they're proud of their dad. My two little ones and my twins said they were going to watch tonight.
Where are they watching from?
Kobe's in Savannah, Georgia, and Caleb's in Indy, in Indianapolis, Westville area, and Jason's playing right now. So, and then the two little ones are at home watching.
I know we've had Marion Giant former players as far away as Oregon watch the contest, all over the country, probably around the world. Jones up, nice move, nice basket. Tim Jones, who now has, having for 18, I believe, had 15 the first half. Here's a steal. Jones on the drive, lays it up and got the basket to foul.
What a good showing for Tim coming back. That's real good for him.
Trying to complete the three-point plays, got 21, looking for 22 right here. He's tied with Jamin for game high scorer right now. He's got 22. He's got 22, Jamin's got 21, so that's a nice 1-2 combination tonight.
Yeah.
Less than we've got 15 from Rogers.
I think the other night, we had 4 or 5 guys in double figures.
Inside, McCutcheon not giving up. Wouldn't go down, rebound knocked out. It's going to be a foul on the Giants. Minute 35 to go in the ball game. 69-52, and I think it's safe to say we could probably put this in the win column. If we don't win this one, I think it's going to be the greatest upset in Marion Giant history.
Especially at home.
Yeah. Giants will go to 8-11, 2-5 in the conference. McCutcheon will fall to 3-14, 1-6 in the conference. As we said, Giants go on the road next Friday night. Will not be an easy place to play at Harrison.
Yeah, that would be tough. Tough on the road. Hour and a half drive over there on the bus. So it'd be tough, but hopefully we can come out and play like we started here. Defensively, we got after it and then hit some shots early in the first quarter.
Giants just going to work the ball right now, trapped in the corner. Nice pass, Freshwater. Jamin, here's Jones. He'll fire from 3. Short rebound, McCutcheon will get a foul. Well, last Tuesday night, the Giants went up to Warsaw and kind of avenged the 86 loss by winning that one. So hopefully a week from tomorrow on Saturday night, back here at the arena, when the Giants play Washington, Indianapolis, Washington, we can avenge at least somewhat that 1969 61-60 loss.
Ooh.
Maybe we can get that one for Mr. Cole Scott.
Yeah, hey, he would love that. I know Jack would love that.
Callum at the line, got the first one. That's 5 fouls on McCutcheon. That's why the Giants are shooting free throws. Sean McCallum, a 6-foot senior. Also played football for the Giants, got them both.
It's back-to-back games of 70 points or more, right?
71-52. No good rebound, Giants. This will be the second time this year the Giants have got back-to-back victories. It's been a long time since that opening Mississinewa-Newcastle couple games. Freshwater, great move, great pass. Jones with a basket.
Now that makes me happy right
I tell you what, he was channeling Dad on that one.
I love that. Instead of settling for that 3, get to the basket, make a good pass, and
21-point lead. There's a 3. Down to the final 25 seconds. The Giants going to pick up a big victory tonight. Right now they're up 18, and they're just going to be content to hold the basketball. That's probably going to be our final score. Giants with a big win tonight, 73-55. And they called the 5 seconds because the Giants just kept holding the ball too long. So 6.1, McCutcheon's going to get another shot at it here. Well, unofficially we have Tim Jones with 24 and Jamin Towns with 21 to lead the Giants. Final shot in the air, that's going to be your final score. Giants are victorious tonight, 73-55. Giants go to 8-11, 2-5 in the conference, and now we get ready for Harrison next Friday night. So we've built something. We won a couple games. Now we're going to go to Harrison.
Yeah, hey, that's great. Great momentum going. We played great defensively, and then we scored the ball a little bit more too. These last 2 or 3 games, averaging about 70-some points a game these last 2 games.
Well, thank the people working behind the scenes tonight. Steve Wright, Caleb Huff. I want to thank our camera people tonight. Ryan French, Shan Reed, Jesse Attaway. I believe Shai Iam was here tonight. Thank all the people working behind the scenes to bring you Marion Giant basketball. Well, Coach Jerry, you did a good job getting the victory tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was well. I loved it.
Be sure and tell Coach Blackman that you wanted to assist for this victory because you were up here, how kind of coaching and scouting. And
the W goes to Coach Blackman.
Okay, he'll take
with Freshwater on there.
Speaking of which, he's got 162 victories now as a Marion Giant coach. So he's one behind Woody Weir for second place. Of course, we know first place is Bill Green.
Wow.
But being in second place in the Marion Giant coaching career of the boys basketball is quite an accomplishment.
That is. And he's a great coach. What a great coach. I pulled his stats up. There's nobody around that's just like him. Coach Blackman's top 5 in the number of states as an active coach or inactive coach. So he done an unbelievable job as a coach at Lures, and then coming into Marion, getting our program up and running, and still got these young men playing basketball and trying to get them to the next level.
So a big win for the Giants tonight, 73-55. Thanks to Tomahawk Restaurant for being our game sponsor. Thanks for viewing tonight. I want to encourage you to tune in next Saturday night for our game with the Indianapolis, Washington team that's going to come in. So for Jerry Freshwater, I'm Greg Keaton saying so long. We'll see you at the next Marion Giant basketball game.
Thanks, man.
On behalf of the Marion Giant baseball team, we would like to thank the Alumni Association for our new jackets.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alumni Association, for our new uniforms.
Hey, alumni, thank you for the headsets.
Thank you, Alumni Association, for the travel suits.
We are going to Raider Nationals because the Alumni Association has made that possible. Thank you very much.